Those who use Aave, well done, and those who don't, it's time to start. Here's some fresh news from the protocol. Aave is integrating Bitcoin staking. Not the one that used to be, but the one that exists now. Wrapped Bitcoin WBTC is what you can deposit. And now the decentralized protocol has partnered with BTC.fi and the Babylon project in Aave version 4. You can now stake native Bitcoin directly. So no wrapping or anything like that. You just send your native Bitcoin straight there and it works through Babylon. They already have over 5 billion there. Oh yes, that's right, over 5 billion. At its peak, they had 9 billion locked under the management of this BTC-Fi Babylon project. Everything is working great there now, so you can send everything directly there. But as they say, there are also downsides. Aave will be shutting down additional networks like ZK Sync, Metis, and Sonium, because, for example, they pointed out that the earnings on Aave in the Metis network are just over 3,000 per year. And for comparison, Aave's earnings in Ethereum are 142 million per year. So it turns out that deploying a copy of Aave on some blockchain like Metis, Sonium, or some other random crap actually costs more than the yield they get there. As a result, there's liquidity fragmentation and additional attack vectors for hackers because they simply can't maintain all these networks at a high quality level. There's simply not enough money for that. So they're going to start winding all of this down. But there is some good news. They voted in favor of what seems to be a buyback of the Aave token, just like Hyperliquid does, and like some other projects are doing now. Right now, they're voting, and it's possible that a portion of the earnings will be used to buy back the Aave token from the market, or maybe they'll add it to altcoins, or even burn it. But with Ethereum network revenue alone at 142 million per year, you understand that even if they allocate, say, 10%, that's already 14 or 15 million just from the Ethereum network. So this will create a pretty decent buyback pressure on the price of Aave, and Aave could appreciate in value. That's why it makes sense to consider having the Aave token in your portfolio. If you want to add more altcoins, write top 5 and we'll send you a selection of altcoins for 2025 to 2026. And don't forget to subscribe. Here it's all about finance and cryptocurrencies.